Thank you, John. We're thrilled that you're here, so thank you. Really, really happy. There's a quote that I came across recently, and I think I could see, but let me just have these out just in case. So there's a quote that I came across recently that I thought was appropriate for this evening. It's by Ralph Waldo Emerson, and it reads, "The creation of 1,000 forests start in one acorn." And just want to say, I don't think Peter, I'm going to go back to Peter again, because he's on my mind. I don't think Peter Staley had any idea what his actions would lead to in 20 or 30 years when he first started on his journey. His focus was saving lives. I think we can say that his actions led many in the community on a journey as well. When you think of it, so many changes have occurred as of recent, changes that were once unimaginable 30 years ago. An end to Don't Ask, Don't Tell, same-sex marriage legalized in 37 states, and thousands of gay-straight alliance clubs started in high schools across the country. As a community, I think we have to ask ourselves, how are we preparing the youth for the future? And that's where Live Out Loud comes in. As an organization, it's vital for us to be present on school grounds. We want to engage students on topics and issues that are important to them. We want to facilitate conversations that can guide, bring new perspectives, and open young minds to a new way of looking at challenges they may face. I think we've all seen the importance of connecting students to role models, people who can share their stories, their journeys, and remind students that they are not alone. Years ago, when I came out to my dad, I remember his embrace. He held me for a very long time. Even when I went to break away, he continued to hold me. After a while, I remember saying, "Well, what about the Catholic Church?" That was my biggest concern at the time, not so much now. My dad was very Catholic. He said, "It didn't matter what they said. You are my son, and I will always love you." I didn't realize at the time, but my dad and my mom created a space for me where I could move freely and make choices that felt right for me, whether it was studying photography, becoming a designer, or eventually creating a nonprofit organization. That's why Live Out Loud exists, to create a space for the next generation so they can choose freely and move towards what feels right for them. Now, as an organization, this is a really crucial time for us. We're really doing a deep dive into our programs, looking at our outcomes, our student indicators, and also evaluating the impact of our programs. This is the part where we ask you for more money, okay? So this is how it goes. A nonprofit reaches out to the community, and we ask you to volunteer. We ask you to become a major donor. We ask you to become a sponsor. We ask you to become a board member. We ask you to become a committee member. That's how we get to do the work that we do. So that's what I'm asking you. We do so much. We want to do a lot more. We invite you, every one of you, to become a Cornerstone member. And what that looks like is a pledge of $100 a month, $1,200 per year. That money can mean so much for us. $1,200 could help expand our programs, reach more students, evolve each program to the next level, and reach out to more schools that need us most. So this beautiful program, with all of our sponsors and all of our major donors, there's a special page that you can open to. It's the centerfold. And it's not what you're thinking. Not that kind of centerfold. But take a look and tear it out. like this. I know you're all strong, you all go to the gym. Tear it out and think about becoming a Cornerstone member at a level that's comfortable for you. And what's so great is to have something come out of your bank account every month. It's better for us, good for you, because it's a reminder for you that each month you're helping the younger generation go to the next level. So please take a moment and rip it out. More ripping. Now, for those who need a gentle nudge or a little, that's great. I love that. I love that sound. Now, so if you need a little incentive, turn to page 16, and that's where our menu is by Great Performances. So this is the menu that's awaiting for us. It's delicious, and it's waiting there now. So we're going to have volunteers come down the aisle with orange envelopes. And consider doing this so we can continue to grow as an organization and do what we do best. As a community, we have to ask ourselves a very important question. What really matters? Are our actions going to live a brief life or give birth to 1,000 forests in the future? Thank you, Peter, Mitch, and Fritz, for showing us how it's done. On behalf of our extraordinary board of directors, I'll ask them to stand. And to our dedicated and hardworking staff who are on the ground, can you please stand? And to all of our volunteers, my sincere thanks for coming out tonight as a community to get this vital work done, and a special thanks to my mom and my dad for being by my side every step of the way. I love you both very much. My mother. Thank you.